Hello, and I'm back. Episode 19. The year is 942 AD, 6th of February. Don't really get affected by the snow. Nor do they, it seems. So, I'm a child. 15. My partner is 11, so I have to wait a little while till I get married. I'm okay for my holdings limit again because of the stewardship going up, which is lucky. So below 7 and there's a problem. One of the holy sites seems to give me a boost. I've got 2 high chieftains, 2 kingdoms. I will hand out one of those kingdoms when I get another one, probably Igbo land down here. The next kingdom tier title I might not be able to give out, so I might have to hang on to it because I'm aiming for Canham. I have somebody in my group who looks like they're rebelling at the moment, unfortunately, but with any luck. Have I got this land? Who owns this? Yes, this guy. What are you doing? He is attacking in the war for Sarkhan's claim on the High Chieftain of Carden. Okay, so there's an internal conflict there. Hopefully they don't lose their land. Sorry I'm yawning, it's midnight. I recorded the previous episode about 5-10 minutes ago. This person here looks quite good. Trained healer. Let's recruit this person to court. Oh, how do you lose paranoid? 100% stress. God. How can I... Is it the money or was it being worried about who the person is? I don't know. So, this episode won't be too amazing. 10 gold. Yeah. So, I don't think they've got any money now. Who else have I got in my prison? 4 prisoners. Weak hook. Who is this person? Nothing special. Has some claims. Kong. They live in Con. What are they doing here? Ransom. Come on, everyone go home. Demand conversion. Weak hook. Go home. Demand conversion. Weak hook. Are you any good at anything? No. Go home. Are you any good at anything? No. Demand conversion. Game weak hook. Go home. Right. All of you, go home. I command it. Leave this place. Farewell. You must leave. Becoming a devoted servant. You have gained the trait skilled tactician. With the help of Halima, I have completed my studies of warfare. Even if the highest aspects of the subjects elude me, I lived up to everyone's expectations and learned more than most. As I take my first steps into adulthood, I find myself reminiscing about some of the people who have made an impact on the woman I have become. The friendship I shared with Ujugo meant a lot to me when we were both young, and to still have her by my side means a lot. How old is she? It's a shame. I might have given her some land. Oh well, Ujugo. I'm a woman now. I gained a trait bossy, martial and stewardship. That's can't argue with that. No lifestyle chosen. Says I should pick you get 30% more experience in this lifestyle. It's not the one I want, really. The one I want is probably going to be diplomacy. I need to get everyone on side. I need to maybe not, I don't know. Each friend adds -5. Befriend scheme. Groom to rule. Heart of the family. Thicker than water. Each friend relation gives you 2 random school. So each living child gives you 1. That's no good, really. What about this one? Faithful. Clergy opinions. Zealous. That would be good if I was going to convert. Open-minded. Which one gives me prestige? It's not the money one. I think it's diplomacy. Epic commission. Offer vassalization. Yeah, monthly prestige per powerful vassal on the council. Monthly prestige per knight. Monthly prestige per dread. Sweet, that's it. That's the one. Majesty focus. Select. I need prestige. What's these? I can go on a pilgrimage. Absolutely. First thing we're going to do. Before we do that, we're going to pet my dog. We are going to pet the dog. Notify me when I can pet the dog. I find amiable outside playing with some children. As he spots me, he quickly bounds over with his tail wagging it, and as I crouch down, he promptly flops over onto his back. I spend many minutes petting his brown stomach, and it's been a long time since I felt so relaxed. -10 stress. Okay, that does help a little. The next thing I'm going to do is go on the pilgrimage. 60 gold, no problem. We are going to perhaps somewhere else. Duolo or El Fascia. El Fascia's in my domain. They all are, I think, actually. We'll go to El Fascia. So, as I prepare for my journey, I know that I will travel safely under the protection of spirits. While I go with the spirits, my realm must wait, however long I may be gone. Okay. Let's see. Next, you became the cultural head of the house. Passing by the campfire, one of my fellow travellers is telling stories she once heard about a Surinaya to raucous laughter. They all fall silent when I approach. Really? Tell me more. -20. Brilliant. Charmed vassal. I stumble upon my vassal Galadima Birama crouching beside my dog Amiable, vigorously scratching his stomach. This dog of yours is quite the charmer, my lady. He is a good boy. This was the bully, wasn't he? He has some dread. He is intimidated by me. I'm not surprised. I finally arrive here, body and soul, at the great temple of El Fascia. As the Magagia offers my blessings, I reflect on everything that had to happen for the spirits to bring me here at this moment in time. I have walked the holy path. I gained 375 piety. The trait Pilgrim, which gives me monthly piety and same faith opinion. Because your faith has the esotericism tenet, attempt to understand the holy teachers. 6% I absorb the lessons and gain the title Wise Woman. That's the bonus. I gain the trait Pilgrim, but Wise Woman would be the bee's knees. And I got it. Well done me. Well done me. Good. So now anyone who follows my faith automatically gets 10%. My journey has been long and I have finally come home. Oh, apologies for my yawning. I really am quite tired. While much remains the same, something has changed in how the Magages and Magages treat me. I've undergone the journey of a holy woman and insist it has changed something about me, whether I can see it myself or not. Fantastique. Yeah, I can lawfully imprison someone. Who is this person? Does he have any cash? No. I can take a consort. Not overly interested, and they're all a touch old. So we'll give that a miss. I'm not into older guys. The following faction is targets used disbanded. Need to check these out. They're looking okay. That's an independence faction. Who's this? Ah, do you know what? The people up there in air have given me nothing but grief. Absolutely nothing but grief. I just don't understand. This guy, I think it's because I sacked him for the council. Wants a seat on the council. He's got quite a big army. Quite a big army. And this one here, who are the members here? So these are Chieftain of Ain Galaka, the peasants from Chieftain of Tibetsi. I'm going to have to convert now. Right. Control. That's my first mission. This place has been sacked so many times it needs some help. The next one is promote culture. So let's start with these buggers. Country changes culture to Hausa. What does it do? Improve county opinion, increase taxes, increase levies. See, that's why I do it, because it gives you a slightly bigger army. Standing army. People say the levies aren't that important and most of your power comes from, but that is true in the actual fighting. But the AI seems to make decisions on when to go to war based on numbers, and they divide up. If you're in a war already, they divide up their amount of soldiers with what you're already fighting, not the fact that you've got men at arms and things like that. Yeah, the decisions they make are purely on, I'm in a war, I have 10,000 troops and I'm fighting against somebody who has 5,000 troops. I also have 5,000 troops, therefore that after my 5,000 troops for my war and the 5,000 troops from that war now equals 10,000 troops, and so it's, I can join this war. And then every subsequent extra person has looked at that, the AI wise has looked at that and then decided he's fighting two lots of people, two lots of wars with 5,000 troops in. He'll now be outnumbered if I now start a war for the claim that I want to claim. Nothing to do with the men at arms. Yes, when you're in a fight with the men at arms, yes, the advantage indicator and the actual what troops you've got, what terrain you're in, have you crossed the river, etc. These things do matter in combat. I'm not saying they don't matter. What I am saying is that the AI makes decisions about when it's going to fight and when it isn't going to fight based on how many overall troops you've got, not what they are or any advantages or who your generals are, just on the numbers of troops. The logic and programming algorithm needed for the computer, for the AI to know what your troops are and what terrain you're on when you're fighting and what advantages they can and can't make, would make the game, first of all, take longer than the 4 minutes it takes at the moment for it to load in when you start a new game, initializing the spreadsheets in the background, databases, whatever you want to call them. The XML files, I think they are actually. But anyway, it just couldn't do it. And so there has to be a law, a logic that the computer follows, and that logic is numbers. That's why when they hire mercenary bands, sometimes they'll hire mercenary bands that don't fit the terrain they're about to have a fight in. They will hire the mercenary band that has the most numbers. I've fought as Vikings and somebody hired a mercenary band, horsemen, light horsemen, just like horsemen, and we were fighting only in the mountains of Norway. Well, of course they were crap, but they bolstered his army with 1,400 extra troops. And so the AI hired the mercenaries just on the amount of numbers they had. So, so I've seen a lot of, talk on forums, other YouTubers. I've even seen on Reddit people saying, "Oh, it's so important to have," but no one's actually gone behind in the code, in the redirect files and things, and seen that these decisions aren't made. The combat decisions are, yes, I'm not saying they're not, but the decisions that the AI makes of when it's going to go to war and when it isn't, it's done on numbers. Your numbers are fundamentally important. The quality thing I haven't quite sussed out yet. It wasn't working when it was first released. I haven't quite sussed it out yet, because obviously now it says decent quality. It didn't say that before. It used to say superior or excellent, something like that. But now it says, just decent, and I think the buildings are supposed to have an impact on that. I haven't seen a reaction yet from the AI over those pips and the numbers in relation to those pips. I don't think there is a relationship. I think because it's difficult to know, because I was playing quite a few hours before the last update. They've had that update, and so some of my tests and things have not been very good. I mean, 9 times out of 10, you don't even need to look at the... I'm playing it on normal. Don't like playing it on hard. I can play it on hard. I don't find it enjoyable, frankly. I could play it on the hardest level you could give the thing, no problem. But and sometimes I'll lose, like I did in my, Mallorca thing that I played and lost handily. That was more to do with the fact I hadn't quite sussed out the alliance mechanics. But anyway, pardon me. But the numbers, how they relate to the pips, not quite sure yet. So let's just see what's happening here. The lure of language. Why bother? Hausa is clearly superior. Are these all going to give me... So it's all about what I gain from this one. I learned to speak Yoruba language. I gain 100% diplomacy. But there's only 40% of that. And I'm not an educated person. 6. So the chances are low. So I'll take the prestige. So with each passing moment now, that should start to rise. Amiable the troublemaker. My vassal, Galadima Dambatu, approach me. My vassal, Galadima Dambatu, approached me. Typo. Rage in his eyes and dog in his hand, dragged along by the scruff of its neck. As he reaches me, I see that it is my dear Amiable he is holding. I found this beast among my things. What wasn't chewed to bits was covered in excrement. I'll compensate you. He's just a dog. Does he hate me already? Yes, I will compensate you. I'm sorry, my dog shat all over your stuff. So, this isn't going to be a very action-packed episode, I have to say. I kind of know what's coming. I'm just consolidating. Every now and then I'm going to pet my dog, if it lets me. Shame. And I'm going to hold mystical communions like this one. Let's see what happens here with the mystical communion. I gained 300 learning lifestyle experience. Because I communed with Bori, you gained divine guidance for 5 years. I didn't even get anything for that. See that? It's odd, isn't it? Didn't even go. I'm going to seek aid from the spirits. Seek aid from the spirits. I'll offer a grand offering, 120 gold. Let's see what this gives me. By pours my offering onto the ground and starts walking around in circles. O spirits, hear me. I call upon you to grant your aid to this petitioner by chance. She begins moving faster, dancing now, her movements becoming more frantic, sweat shining on her face, etc., etc. With the conclusion suddenly I feel different somehow, altered. Rock Spirit's blessing for 20 years. Extra learning, stress gain -20. All good stuff. Anything else? Hold a feast. 125 gold. Let's see what this does. Right, actually, where is it? Welcome friends. No, go away. Welcome friends. So, where is the feast? There it is, look. See this? Oh, we're just about to click it. Yeah, click this thing here and it tells me who came to my party. So, not many. High Chieftain. No one declined, just not many people came. I thought I held I thought I held good parties. I mean, why don't we talk some more? Lose 44 stress. That's why you do it. Right there. Feast in my house. I did everything I could, ensuring that Magia and Amita and Magia Yuma would be as far from each other as possible. It was not enough, and now they have come to blows in the middle of my feast. God, she's pregnant. She's up the duff. One of my guards is close to the ball and looks to me for orders to intervene. Throw Yamura out to call her off. Yeah, I mean, is she pregnant as well? Oh, they're both pregnant. What are they arguing about? The best buggies? I mean, whether or not to go to NCT? I mean, throw Yuma out. Restrain her. Which one hates me more? She does, so we're going to throw her out. Right. Oh, God. Powerful vessels. Increase opinion. Who is this? Yeah, start skiing. That's good advice, actually. Why did I promise? What did I promise last night? I can't remember what led to it, but I do remember slapping the back of my vassal Aminata and telling her that I would do anything she asked of me. Now rumours abound of the oath I swore. Promise is a promise, no matter what. It was just drunken ramblings. Yeah, do you know what? Let's see what she does. Let's see what she does. As my guests depart, with everyone headed for their respective homes, I am proud to say that the feast was a success. Nevertheless, I am still grateful that the endeavour is over for now. Until next time, you gain 150 prestige. Next one. No. What's the next one? Available for a hunt. Yes, we are. Let's go. Hunting, baby. What's that one? I just did call the hunt. Sound the horn. Do the stuff. Come on. We're going hunting. There is something majestic about the way the heart gazes across the landscape. From behind the bushes, I raise my bow. I silently glance over at Magia and Manata to see what she's doing. I will bring it down. Why do I don't particularly care if this woman, she's got scaly skin. I don't particularly care if this woman brings it down up, but I want the prestige, so no. No. Hunt, returning from the wild. The hunt is drawn to an end. We mount our horses to leave the dry lands behind as the servants prepare the heart, another going for the journey back. In spite of our difficulties along the way, the hunt went very well. Another 150. Worth every penny. Right, what have I got here now? Proposed alliance. My dear, the people of Chipton have finally been converted to the true faith. Brilliant work. Brilliant. What's this one? Propose an alliance with these people. Vassal in the kingdom of Canaan. Why does this person like me? Because I'm a wise woman? Because I'm humble? Because I'm illustrious? Because I'm a pilgrim? I'm gregarious, they're gregarious, and I'm hale. Wonderful. Yeah, why not? Why not, indeed. So, Tawny troubles. As Sonea, I have been obliged to return to local wrestling, but the contest has been delayed. Spend some time with Bayer under the pavilion. Oh yeah, I've got to get her to... So prowess in 9, but terrible martial. I think they should link those together somehow. I mean, how can you be good? How can you be good at terrible martial, average prowess? It just doesn't make sense, does it? I'm sure someone here knows something. You discover a random secret from inside the realm. Lose 13 stress, but we become friends. I've wasted enough time on this disaster. Yeah, that's up to me. Right, let's get her to convert somewhere else. How about this one? Yeah, right, culture. What's going on? A panda's been done. Ogala. It's all going quite swimmingly, isn't it? Let's do Kefi. Right, still filling that up a little bit. Alliance sorted. Yeah, I mean, it's just literally just a case of sitting around and waiting. This is actually a time where it might be worth me pausing or playing a bit and coming back, but I really feel, because I like when I watch stuff like this, I feel like I wanted to see even the boring bits. I want to see everything. I want to see what's being done. I want the curtain to be tipped back, and I want to see the secrets. There aren't any, I'm afraid. Newbie is gone. And so's Alodia. That looks like a marriage where two kingdoms, two title holders in the kingdom have married, and then they've sought to kick out this guy. It's normally caused by confederated partition. It just makes it easier for me to actually conquer places. In Galadima, Entin's attempt to improve my reputation, my incompetent chancellor has agreed to a treaty that cancels out part of my old treaty with the people of Borgu. The way the Famar sees it, he is free to declare war on me as he might wish. Why would you ever agree to this? I really, his person's on my shit list as well, frankly. But yeah, Canham's the one. I mean, he's still allied to Ghana. So the game knows. I'm out riding my dog Amiable beside me when he suddenly runs off into the drylands. My retinue assures me he will come back, but what if he doesn't? Heel, Amiable. I said heel, wait for me. You tried to catch him. I will be patient. Really gained trait physician. Is this person actually my physician? Yes. Good. Let's get him a wife. Let's get him a wife. Someone young. 27-year-old Halima. 26-year-old Badu, who is slow. That'd be a bit frustrating for such a learned man, possibly. This one's lustful. There you go. Good doctor. You both be very happy together. Eventually, Amiable comes trotting back, pretending that nothing's wrong. He's clutching something in his mouth, and as he gently places it before my see, it's a couple of gold coins. See? I didn't expect that. I've not seen that one before, so that's good. I like that one. You never know when you might need a couple of gold coins. You are quite powerful, aren't you? What is your... You are good at the old diplomacy. Why do you hate me? You're ambitious, you want to sit on the council, high tribal authority, male dominated. Foreign culture group. Boy is hostile. I'm illustrious and I hosted a feast. I'm going to assign this to you. Goodbye, Anytan. Yeah, that does me. Integrate titles. No. Domestic affairs. Domestic affairs might be better than foreign, so yeah, let's go there. You got really high. I'm going to send you a gift as well, just to sweeten any deal. Let's have a look. I should have a husband soon, for God's sakes. 2 years. A husband always helps, extra skill points and whatnot. Yeah, let's crank this up to 5. You agriculture, commoner in the street. Sorry, we're far superior. Far superior. Dambatu has passed away, so I can no longer sway him. Can unlock a new lifestyle perk. She's become my spy master and I can't fire her for 25 years. Oh, God. I forgot that could happen. Oh, maybe I could swap her over to being my Magia. As me and my councillors are gathering for a meeting, my dog, Amiable, approaches me with begging eyes and a drooping tail. He does not like to be left alone, but this is an important meeting. He will join me. You slam the door shut in front of the dog's begging eyes. No, I can't do it. Amiable in the council meeting. I'm sorry, Sir Shawata, she says, my Chancellor. I disagree with what you just... Amiable gives a guttural growl and Sarkin says, jerks back, looking from the dog to me and back. On second thought, I think it's a great idea. Such a good boy, Amiable. Gain 75 prestige. That was a good move. Right, lifestyle perk. They're my first one. Diplomat. Thoughtful. Opinion gain from send gift. 100%. Title creation. Foreign affairs. Defense. I want sway scheme power. Firm hand. There we go. Prestige per dread. Don't think I've got much dread actually, but the potential is there. No, I've got no dread. Right, so where was I? I was just about to do something cunning and devious. Cunning and devious. Was it? It was cunning and devious. What are his tube numbers? 11,000. He's on a par with me. Could argue he's actually better than me. Analyze military strengths. 10. So it's not actually him. Their military strength is superior to ours. So, let's have a look at bulimia. Hello, bulimia. So if I declare a war on you, what's Sarkin CC's claim? No. Sarkin Gadara's claim, same place. Subjugate King. Ooh, I'm nearly there, you know. I am nearly there. I am nearly there. Could be a subjugation casus belli. Who is this? It's Elodia. Pathetic. If I do Elodia and I declare war on him, conquer duchy. It's the whole bloody place, isn't it? I'm in Alwa. It is. I think that's the whole county. So I could subjugate the whole of Belomia, which would be a fantastic thing to do. So I'm just going to speed up a bit. Galadima Dambatu rules over the nearby chiefdom of Takeda, which is home to a large number of devout Boris. The Wackis Galadima would easily persecute the faithful Boris living there, and it is my responsibility to protect them from his hostile influence. He's one of my vassals. Cannot allow him to oppress the faithful. You get an unpressed claim. Smuggle as many Boris to safety. I get religious refugees. Levy size is bigger. Holding tax is bigger. He gets a drop, and he loses 25 opinion of me. Send them over to discuss their treatment. I gain 100 diplomacy lifestyle experience. He gains local faith respected. Popular opinion. I think I did the bottom one actually. Could be good. Could be good. Faction created against you. I've already got that one, so I don't know why that's come up again. A child is growing in my womb. My husband Sarkin Sakuna Bamideli will be proud. Oh, so we're married and I got pregnant immediately. Fantastic. How does that work? It's just amazing. Right. Oh, I know how it works. I don't know, no sly comments. Right. So, 1,920. I could declare war on these people. They are already in a war. They are attacking Damot in the Abyssinian de jure war for the chieftain of Massawa. So, I mean, he has the title Kingdom of Blemia. He is the High Chief of Backlin. You know, he's right for the taking, frankly. I mean, he's defending in the war, I think. Attacking King Aman of Damot in the Abyssinian de jure war for the chieftain of Masai. So I think there's a few people involved in this. So this is Angelos of Alwa, so he's going for that, I think. Yeah, so he's fighting with the king of. So the two kings are fighting together against another king and a high chief. Wait there, who's this guy? What? That's modern day. Where is that? That's Croatia, and I think that's modern day bloody Serbia. I mean, what? It's a battle of the Byzantine Empire. I don't get it. And he's stupid. That's why he's done it. He's not the full ticket. So, I just, you know, what? How's he going to go that way? He's a Christian, and he's got to travel across Egypt. The Suez Canal's not been built yet. What's he going to do? Go around the Cape of Good Hope? How's he going to get there? I love the game, but sometimes it does make me chuckle. Right, so I am going to end it here. I'm quite tired. In the next episode, I'm going to use my influence, my prestige, although I'm soon to be exalted among men. Becoming a living legend might be quite good. I've not done that. There's so many things I've done on non-Iron Man saves, and I might do a few videos on just the achievements. I've done them all before. I know I have, but there might be one or two I haven't. That's a bit. I mean, I haven't played as the Matilda di Canossa thing in Italy, and I haven't done the Portugal one yet. So yeah, there's a few I haven't done. I might do a little list of them. So anyway, let's have a look. Yeah, I'm going to take this Gonna fold them into the family. What is the Empire here title over here? Abyssinia. Yeah. Nubia is. It's a bit of border gore, isn't it? I don't mind border gore because what happens is you take the land, you amalgamate them all into it, and then they all spend the next 100 years fighting each other and leaving you alone. Frankly, I mean, look at these here. Kingdom of Sao, while they're all bashing the crap out of themselves, they're not bothering me. It does affect the levy count. Often people look at the levies and go, why aren't I doing the levies? Well, I don't understand. It's because they're killing each other. They can't give you soldiers if they're bloody using them. So you just got to live with the fact that you're always going to be 1,000 or so lower than your numbers suggest. Right, that's enough from me. I'm literally falling asleep at the desk. So I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry it's a bit lackluster. It's just the way Crusader Kings is sometimes, with waiting for stuff to happen and trying to sway people and trying to get people to like you, etc. I hope this is a girl, because then I can put him in prison. We've had children very young. This could be the great cataclysm I've been worried about, but we'll see. We will see. Don't want to be a tyrant so early in the game. I mean, demand conversion, I think. But that'll come on in a minute. Let's just let that play. It's converted to Bori. So if I imprison him, look, 59%. I mean, if I don't, he'll run off. It's an act of tyranny. Everyone will hate me, but I won't have any more children. Can have as many boys as I want, but it's just girls, confederates. So, you know, if it's a boy, fine, carry on. Anyway, I'll see you later, gang. Thanks for watching.